Premier League Arsenal vs Leicester City prediction, team news, lineups preview. Following contrasting victories in the EFL Cup in midweek, Arsenal and Leicester City cross paths in Saturday's Premier League bout at the Emirates Stadium. While the Gunners demolished Bolton Wanderers 5-1 on Wednesday evening, their newly promoted visitors needed some goalkeeping heroics to get over the line against Walsall. Match preview. The kids were more than all right for Mikel Arteta on Wednesday evening, where the visit of League One outfit Bolton Wanderers for the EFL Cup saw the Arsenal manager start 4 teenagers who had not even been born when the Gunners played their first non-competitive match at the Emirates Stadium. One of those 16-year-old goalkeeper Jack Porter became the youngest ever starter for Arsenal's men's team, and even though he was denied a debut clean sheet, the teenager witnessed fellow academy star Ethan Nwaneri score twice while Raheem Sterling, Kai Havertz and Declan Rice also got in on the act. Rewarded for their endeavours with a 4th-round tie against Preston North End, Arsenal, who are still unbeaten in all tournaments this season, returned to top-flight duty a week on from their explosive Etihad affair, where only a 98th-minute John Stones equaliser denied the Gunners a first win away to Manchester City since January 2015. Putting every man behind the ball after Leandro Trossard's sending-off saw Arteta take the flak from rival fans and indeed players. But few could realistically knock the Spaniard for employing an all-out defensive approach with a numerical disadvantage at the home of the English champions. Failure to cling on to their 1-goal advantage saw Arsenal miss the chance to leapfrog Man City at the summit. Though they currently sit 4th with a 2-point gap to make up to the champions, but their win rate of 70% in 2024 is their joint best in a single calendar year along with 1932. Furthermore, Arsenal are seldom outfought on their own patch when newly promoted teams come to town, having strung together a 39-game unbeaten run at the Emirates versus such clubs in the Premier League since being outclassed by Newcastle United in 2010. As Arsenal scored against Bolton for fun in midweek, there was no way through for Leicester against a resolute Walsall defence at Banks's Stadium, where Steve Cooper's men were taken all the way to penalties by their plucky League Two hosts. However, Fox's goalkeeper Danny Ward, whose penalty heroics memorably lifted Huddersfield Town up to the Premier League in 2017, was impenetrable from 12 yards, stopping all 3 of the Saddlers' penalties as Ricardo Pereira, Connor Cody and Oliver Skipp sent Leicester through. The manner of the Foxes' hard-fought victory will hardly inspire confidence for a 4th-round trip to Old Trafford next month, though, and Cooper's men now have bigger fish to fry in the Premier League, where they remain winless after last weekend's 1-1 draw with Everton in abhorrent conditions. While Leicester are one of 6 sides still searching for their first top-flight win of the season. Their superior goal difference means that they are actually the highest-ranked of all those teams in 15th place, but only in their 2022-23 relegation season have they ever gone without victory in their first 6 games of a Premier League season. Speaking of 6-match streaks, Arsenal could secure a sextet of consecutive victories against their lowly opponents, whom they have defeated in each of their last 5 Premier League battles since a shock 1-0 Emirates loss during their dismal end to 2020. Team news. As Trossard's suspension applied to all competitions rather than just the Premier League, the Belgian is now back in Arteta's ranks after missing the Bolton win, where second-choice goalkeeper Neto sat on the sidelines due to being cup-tied. The Bournemouth loanee could now follow Porter in making his Gunners debut, as David Raya is still a major doubt with the muscular injury he picked up at the Etihad, while Jurrien Timber's participation is also up in the air after he missed the midweek success with a knock. Miles Lewis-Skelly also suffered a bang on Wednesday but was always expected to drop out. Martin Odegaard ankle, Mikel Merino shoulder, Takahiro Tomiyasu knee, Kieran Tierney hamstring and Oleksandr Zinchenko calf are all in the infirmary for the depleted Gunners, who should revert to their strongest 11 despite the imminent visit of Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. In contrast, Leicester are not so unfortunate on the injury front, as only Patson Daka, Jannik Vestergaard, and Jakub Stolarczyk, all of whom are nursing serious ankle injuries, are watching on from the treatment room. Changes will no doubt be afoot on the visitors' end, as Ward's exceptional display against Walsall will not be enough to see him retain his place in goal over Mads Hermansen, and a recall also awaits Jamie Vardy at the tip of the attack. A perennial tormentor of Big Six sides, Vardy boasts 11 goals in 16 games against Arsenal in all competitions. Only against Watford has the 37-year-old found the net on as many occasions. Arsenal possible starting lineup: Neto, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Havertz, Rice, Partey, Saka, Jesus, Trossard. Leicester City possible starting lineup: Hermansen, Justin, Faze, Akoli, Christensen, Skip, Winks, Ayew, Ndidi, Mavididi, Vardy. We say, Arsenal 3-0 Leicester City. Each of Leicester's 5 Premier League games this season has seen the Foxes both score and concede. But even with Arsenal's chief nemesis Vardy back in the 11, the visitors' golden streak at the correct end should cease at the Emirates, with a plethora of big hitters enjoying a complete rest or only playing cameo roles in midweek. Arsenal should not run into too many obstacles on Saturday, as they warm up for PSG in perfect fashion. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.